Viola Davis, Finding Me. Embark on a journey through the life of renowned actress Viola Davis, as we explore the pivotal moments and struggles that have shaped her into the extraordinary person she is today. In the book Finding Me by Viola Davis, we experience her early beginnings in South Carolina, the struggles she faced in her family life, her determination as she navigates her way through the world of acting, and her fight against Hollywood's colorism. Take a curious dive into the captivating stories and life lessons from Viola's life, as she inspires us to confront our own fears and understand the hero's journey within ourselves.
Finding strength within. Amidst the chaos and violence of her childhood, Viola Davis learned early on that life would be a fight. Haunted by her difficult past, she found hidden strength within herself, the courage to stand up, fight back, and work tirelessly toward becoming someone she could be proud of. With each achievement, she asked herself, "Am I somebody now?" Ultimately, it was the memories of her younger self that would propel Viola to success, teaching her important lessons she carries with her today. Viola Davis could have told Will Smith any number of pivotal stories from her life in response to his inquiry about who she was. At the age of 14, she lived in a world filled with turmoil and violence. Her parents, Ma Mama and Ma Dada, were often fighting, with Ma Dada's addiction to alcohol leaving them struggling financially. Their small apartments could not protect Viola or her siblings from witnessing these outbursts. One night, the violence escalated, and Ma Dada threatened to hit Ma Mama with a glass. Viola stepped in, demanding her father to give her the glass, and to her surprise, he complied. In that moment, she realized her life would be a fight, but more importantly, that she was strong enough to fight back. Another significant memory came when Viola, only 5 years old at the time, met her sister Diane, who had been living elsewhere. Well-groomed and well-dressed, Diane was a stark contrast to Viola's life. Sensing this, Diane asked Viola if she wanted the same bleak existence when she grew up. Viola's emphatic "no" led Diane to encourage her to define her identity, and to work relentlessly towards her goals. This advice planted a seed within young Viola, who throughout her life continued to ask, "Am I somebody now?" with each accomplishment that followed. However, one memory stood out above the rest, her third-grade self, pursued daily by a group of classmates who taunted and ridiculed her for her appearance and race. Day after day, she ran home in fear, until one fateful day when, slowed down by a snowstorm, she was caught and beaten. This traumatized 8-year-old girl stayed with Viola, even as she found success in Hollywood and earned numerous accolades. Rather than let this pain hold her back, Viola discovered that the lessons and strengths she had developed in her past continued to shape her future. As she stood before Smith, an accomplished actress and woman, she understood that each of those experiences had forged her into the strong, resilient individual she was, and it was that strength that propelled her to success. That terrified, taunted 8-year-old girl was still with Viola, not as a burden, but as a powerful reminder of how far she had come, a reminder that the strength we need to achieve our goals often lies hidden within. In recognizing this, Viola found not only success, but a deeper sense of who she was, and the power that came from understanding her own journey. Viola's journey to stardom. Viola's life parallels Joseph Campbell's theory of the hero's journey. Growing up in a small Rhode Island apartment, she discovered her passion for acting after being captivated by Cicely Tyson on television. Despite facing many obstacles, Viola eventually found her way to the prestigious Juilliard Drama School. Her experiences in Africa reconnected her with her essence and the power within, solidifying her love for performing and her determination to make a mark on the world as a Black woman. Discovering her innate passion for the art of performance, Viola stared at her television screen in her family's Rhode Island apartment. A young, vibrant actress named Cicely Tyson appeared on the television, and she was a striking reflection of Viola's mama. This representation was the call to adventure that would change Viola's life, the path to becoming an actor. Viola's big break came in the form of a citywide talent contest. Despite expectations that others would win, Viola and her sisters put on a captivating performance and took home the prize. She then continued to excel in Upward Bound, a performing arts program for underprivileged kids, despite facing discrimination, hardship, and poverty. During this time, Viola nurtured her acting skills and utilized performance as an escape from the harsh realities of day-to-day life. She found solace and joy in theater, fueling her desire to continue following her dreams. Her sister Diane also had aspirations for acting, but her practical nature held her back. In contrast, Viola's love for performing drove her forward. Viola's perseverance granted her the opportunity to attend Circle in the Square Theater's summer program in New York. To fund her life in the city, she took on a variety of jobs during the day while dedicating her nights to her craft. After the summer program ended, she had the chance to audition for America's most prestigious drama school, Juilliard. Juggling her many responsibilities, Viola managed to impress the audition committee in the limited time she had. This resulted in her being offered a coveted place in the upcoming class. However, her time at Juilliard was not always happy. As she faced financial adversity and the school's Eurocentric approach, she found that her voice was becoming stifled. An opportunity for Viola to explore Africa revealed a deeper connection with her heritage and renewed her sense of identity. She shared food with locals, learned songs, and participated in traditional dances which brought her an unmatched sense of joy, freedom, and happiness. This transformative experience helped her find her true essence as a Black woman and reignited her passion for performing. Viola's journey from her Rhode Island apartment to the African continent and back to the halls of Juilliard highlights her unwavering determination to follow her dreams. Through every challenge she faced, her love for the performing arts and her connection to her roots spurred her on. As she continued her journey, Viola became more than just a promising student. She was a powerful Black woman, ready to take on the world. Embracing the survivor within. The journey to stardom and self-acceptance of Viola Davis, a renowned actress, was laden with challenges. Overcoming the constraints of prejudice and personal trauma, Viola learns to heal with the help of supportive relationships and groundbreaking roles, ultimately embracing her inner survivor and pursuing joy. Viola Davis, a celebrated actress, has faced numerous challenges in her personal and professional life. Her early struggles with her father's alcoholism and experiences of bullying made her feel like a perpetual victim. Fate presented an opportunity when she was cast in August Wilson's play Seven Guitars on Broadway in 1996. This outstanding performance garnered her a Tony nomination. Still, despite her achievements, that old feeling of vulnerability remained. Viola's movie career took off after the Broadway play, propelled by her enthralling appearance as Mrs. Miller in the film Doubt, which earned her a Best Supporting Actress nomination. Her rising success, however, did not shelter her from the discrimination that many Black women face in Hollywood. Roles for dark-skinned Black women were limited and often did not prioritize their beauty and talent. Viola often felt that she'd be typecast for life, stuck in the portrayal of drug-addicted mothers. The tables turned when showrunner Shonda Rhimes reached out to Viola for a groundbreaking role in the show How to Get Away with Murder. Viola was initially cautious of taking on the character of Annalise Keating, fearing that she may not pull it off. This character would challenge Hollywood's colorism and represent the powerful end that Viola had been seeking. With Shonda Rhimes' support, Viola found her voice, and the role had a profound impact on her self-image. Interwoven with Viola's professional triumphs, there's an essential element that contributed to her emotional healing, her relationship with producer Julius Tenen. They married in 3 separate ceremonies and completed their family by adopting a daughter, Genesis. A therapist once told Viola that her younger self was not a victim but a survivor, and she should not distance herself from past pain. They advised that her success was built on the little girl's strength and courage, and she should embrace her. Although Viola appreciated the therapist's words, she wasn't ready to integrate this idea into her life and still had some healing to do. Thankfully, through her meaningful movie roles, supportive family, and personal efforts towards emotional growth, Viola could eventually follow the therapist's advice. She began to embrace her past self and her experiences. The resilient, determined little girl who faced adversity was still alive in her, but now she was running towards joy rather than escaping trauma and prejudice. In the end, with a flourishing career, a loving family, and newfound self-acceptance, Viola Davis emerged as an unapologetically powerful and beautiful symbol of overcoming adversity and finding one's true self.
In Finding Me, Viola Davis shares her extraordinary journey, rife with moments of courage, determination, and triumph. From her difficult childhood, her pursuit of an acting career, to breaking barriers in Hollywood and discovering her sense of self, the book is a testament to the power of resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity. As we reflect on the significant insights of Viola's life, we are reminded of the importance of embracing our past, fighting against prejudice, and finding joy in life. This moving narrative serves as an inspiration to all, proving that even in our most challenging moments, we have the power to stand up, fight back, and persistently pursue our dreams.